So allow me to tell you about it all. My own experience of it all. He loves unconditionally well. His love knows no lies. Who knows what I'm talking about here? Anyone? I'm talking about Jesus here. I'm talking about the same man who died for sinners. I'm talking about the man who left heaven's glory, came down to this earth to bear your guilt and mine. This is the same love that yearns to reach all sinners. This is the love of the man that said, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and heavy laden, and I will give you rest." How do we begin to comprehend something so great and mighty? A love that you and I don't even have to work for. A love that's pure. A love that's sure. A love that can cure loneliness and depression. A love that can heal every wound in our souls. A love that pours out but never runs out. It's such a blessing to be loved by a God who loved us before we knew we needed His love, who touched us before we knew we needed His touch. It's such a blessing to be loved by a God who will send His one and only Son to us while we were still unlovable sinners. Death or life can't separate the love of God from us. Angels or rulers can't stop it. The devil himself can't destroy it. Things present or things to come can't dismantle it. No type of power can break it. No height or depth can shake it. Nothing at all can separate the agape love that comes to us from the Father. There is no conditions, no restrictions. See, an addict like me, yet Jesus gave the final verdict. This kind of love is more than the love of a mom or a dad. It's more than the love of a husband or a wife. This kind of love is more than the love of our beloved, who we call our chuchumuchu. This kind of love comes from the Father in heaven, who eliminates all kinds of burden. His love is kind. It is timeless, yet always on time. Unconditional. Troubles come. It's a symptom of living on this sinful land. He got you in His arms like footprints in the sand. He looked down and He blessed me with mercy. He said to me, "My son, leave this to me to set you free." How can one single man die for all mankind? How can He open the eyes to him that is blind? The God of love is a wonderful name. What a privilege it is for me, His name to proclaim, to tell forth His glory at home and abroad, to teach guilty sinners the great love of God. I became a passionate follower, knowing His love is far greater than tongue or pen can even tell. His love forgives when wrong. His love restores when gone beyond. His love gives joy when sad. In your loneliness, He wraps you with warmth. His love covers you with a garment of praise and shows you that you're a precious jewel. Therefore, do not be troubled in the darkness. Have no fear and do not panic in the storm. For there is no situation on earth that can prevent the love of God from reaching you. So now, before I leave, I got something to tell you. He say, if a man runs after a man, it is a chase. If a man runs with men, it is a race. But if you decide to run with Christ, it is grace. So why don't you join the race and chase after the divine grace and avoid disgrace to embrace His grace in order to be able to continue with the Christian race? Christ, they say, was born in a manger. He lived as a stranger, always in danger. He became a teacher who separated the mixture. In a nice gesture, He had the nice structure shown by a big picture. He felt the torture which created a puncture right in His finger, but not in anger. His life was a mystery, but became a history. This is you and I, our ministry. Thank you.